YouTube, how you guys doing? Apple has sent out media invites to their press partners and they've announced a media event this 1st of September 2010. It's kind of cool because this is the first time they're doing it earlier than normal. Previously they've had it mid-September or during end of September, but sooner the better, and that's good news. And this event is always sort of focused on the iPod related event, the media, the fun, music. So there's no doubt, there's going to be iPod Touches are going to get refreshed, iPod Nanos, possibly even slashing of the iPod Classic. I'm really doing this video to ask your opinions as to see what you're looking forward to, what you think is going to happen. Just by looking at that image on your left hand side, that is the media invitation graphic that Apple sent to the press partners. And it's fair to say it's something related to music, obviously, iPods, and also iLife, which hasn't been updated for a while, nearly end of 2010. Apple hasn't touched iLife since last year, early last year. So that could possibly be related to GarageBand, although I'm not a GarageBand user, so I'm not really going to benefit much from it. But I hope iMovie does get updated for sure. iPhoto can do with a few more effects, and generally the iLife suite can do with a few more bumps. Also very interesting is, and a lot of speculation over the last few days, that Apple is going to introduce a new Apple TV. However, after today when I seen that graphic, I don't think there's going to be anything to do with iTV or Apple TV. If Apple were doing a rebrand of the Apple TV to iTV, they would hold a dedicated event and they wouldn't keep it to such a low profile. In my opinion, it's one of the biggest things that Apple is facing now that Google is entering the TV market, the TV desktop market. So I can't see Apple, in this iPod dedicated event saying, hey, we're also updating Apple TV. However, it could be possible. It could be that one more thing. You never know. The thing with Apple is you never know. You're never going to know what the actual thing they're going to do on the day until it actually happened. Until Steve Jobs comes up on the stage and says, "Hey, this is what we're doing." Bloomberg reported earlier this week that Apple is going to introduce a 99 cents per TV show rental service in competition with Hulu. So very interesting to see what the future of Apple TV itself is, although I still doubt that it will be introduced in this event. I'll be happy if it is. But what do you guys think about Apple TV? What do you think about the rebranding of it to iTV? Not that you really care, you just want a new Apple TV anyway. But I'm just seeing it from a business perspective, I guess. So I think it's interesting times ahead for Apple because Google has said this is what they're going to do for the TV market, and Apple's still like, what shall we do? It's still a hobby for them, or that's what they said. iOS could be implemented into this new iTV, which would, I personally can't see the benefit of it just now, but as always, Apple do kind of surprise you as to how well the whole integration works, and interesting times ahead. I can't really comment much on it because I haven't seen it, and I haven't, it's all just speculation at this moment. But what are you going to be getting come this media event is what I want to ask you. What is the one thing that you're going to say, hey, I've been waiting for this for a long time. I know some of you guys are waiting for the new iPod Touches. In fact, some of you were going to get the iPod Touches last time they were refreshed, but because they didn't have a camera, you didn't go out and get one. So it's safe to say they're going to get a camera, Retina display. So Apple, Steve Jobs said he wants to sell 10 million iOS devices by the end of this year. So it's fair to say that the only way he's going to do that if he brings out more hardware, if he rolls out more hardware. So it's safe to say that FaceTime will be coming on it. But that's just my general thoughts. iLife, iPod Touches, iPod Nanos, possibly iTV, although I'm not entirely sure. But guys, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Cheers.